The Ninja Turtles have been eating pizza forever, right? And some of that pizza has been great and gooey, and the way its cheese drips is just incredible. They've also had stuff like banana ham, pepperoni, sea salt, chalk.
The place they are is great for pizza. Their choice of toppings is somewhere between like a stoned guy and a pregnant woman.
Yeah.
Not really the best.
So,
yeah,
we're gonna do a really quick dive through the history of the Ninja Turtles and their sort of weird relationship with pizza, despite being for what in a place that most Americans will agree is the mecca of American pizza. I know Chicago, I got love for you. You guys make good stuff over there too. Everywhere all over the world, Connecticut, New Jersey, you guys make amazing pizza. The Turtles live in New York City, right? That is just the spot. That is the place where you can go in any block and get a really good slice for like $2. Comes with a bottle of water or a Coke. It's fantastic. Here we go. This is what pizza looks like in New York City. This is the perfect slice. It's gooey, it's melty, it's crispy.
It doesn't fit on the plate.
It doesn't fit on the plate. You fold it in half. The oil just drips off. It's just nasty. There's the Ninja Turtles in New York City. There's John's Pizzeria, my favorite pizza place.
They use Ninja Turtles for tourism in New York. They're like, come to New York, maybe you'll see mutants that live in the sewer. Who knows?
So real quick, back in the 80s when the Ninja Turtles were invented, we got some idea of what they looked like. We talked about them earlier. They had really long necks and long noses and stuff like that. They looked funny in the original Eastman and Laird comic books.
They didn't eat a ton of pizza in the comics, but that was kind of added for the cartoon. But it was like, they're still teenagers in the comics, so they do eat pizza. Everyone eats pizza.
From what I could tell, that comic strip right there, that panel is the first time we've ever seen them actually eating pizza together, which is really cool. It brings people together, right? 4 turtles, 8 slices, it's good math. When you go out to pizza with 2 friends and you get a pie, everything's a mess. You have to fight each other. Some guy gets 3 slices, the other people get 2. It's not good math. Splinter eats vegan, I think, or eats gruel from the toilet seat. I don't even know. Here the Turtles are in the 1989 TV show, which I just cherish and adore and will forever. Great pizza on the show. It looks floppy and gorgeous. It's not really brought to you by anybody. It's just New York. Now, this is when they started getting sort of like culinarily adventurous with it, and they would get like mayonnaise and blueberries on their pizzas like a bunch of idiots, but they're teenagers, they're goofy, it's okay, I get it. Let's go to the 90s. Now, in the 90s, things started to get weird for the first time. The Ninja Turtles arcade game was out in arcades. The NES version of Ninja Turtles, the video game, had been out for a year. And in 1990, this game came home to home consoles. The same year the first movie came out. Ninja Turtles, the arcade game, it has the first example, what I would say, in-game advertising, which are Pizza Hut ads that actually fall off the wall and hurt you. Mm-hmm. As you can see, there was a pizza, the 89 version down there, the side-scrolling one that's not very good, had pizza power-ups in it. Pizza in video games for the Ninja Turtles has always been something that gives you health.
Yeah, and
you get a slice or a pie.
Arcade games too, frequently arcades were in pizza parlors, so it was like it was all just a big ecosystem of pizza and video games.
Yeah, and now so this is their first corporate sponsorship here because in 1990, when you bought the Ultra Ninja Turtles 2 arcade game, it came with a coupon, as you can see on the box there, that said for a free personal pan pizza, which means that you would get the game and you would go to the New York's #1 pizza place, Pizza Hut. What? Look, I understand that it's hard to work with local businesses when you're dealing on a sort of city level, and Pizza Hut's a national chain, that makes more sense. But the idea of the Ninja Turtles living in the culinary pizza capital of the country and going to Pizza Hut is just wrong to me. Maybe you live in a place where Pizza Hut's great. I don't have a big problem with Pizza Hut, but there are better pizzas in New York City, which the Ninja Turtles are ignoring right off the bat. Next frame. Domino's, advertised in the 1990 movie. Pizza dudes got 30 seconds. They get it delivered through the seat, or through the actual
I feel like the argument here is that Domino's is the only establishment that would be like, yeah, we deliver to half addresses, and we will happily put the pizza in the sewer.
Yeah, they're okay with that. Again, New York City, getting Domino's pizza delivered is a little crazy. I lived in New York for years. I love New York City pizza. Getting Domino's there feels wrong. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. The weird thing about this movie, if you want to go to the next frame, is that when this movie came out on DVD, or VHS, because there wasn't one back then, it came with a coupon for Pizza Hut. So Domino's sponsored the movie. Pizza Hut sponsored the home version. Neither of them are great compared to New York City pizza. Next. Let's look at the 90s. Elio's.
Ooh.
What is that? Elio's is if you wanted to eat frozen cardboard squares at home or at school.
Yeah.
You can see how sad that makes Leo.
It's for homeschooled kids who want to feel like they have a cafeteria in their house.
Again, we showed you what New York City pizza looks like. That's what Elio's looks like.
Ugh.
Next. Pizza Crunchabungas.
What?
This is the Ninja Turtles being like, yeah, if you guys want pizza at home, what about these children's foods that we spray dusted with Doritos cheese? And after that, if you like pies, like pizza pies.
Those look like old sponges. I don't like
You'll
them.
love these green turds full of cream.
Ugh.
Next. The 2000s were weird for the Turtles. They didn't really do a whole ton. There was a cartoon, there was an animated movie, but they made gummy candy pizza and then just regular candy pizza that looked like sort of like, you know, rock hard Cheez-Its.
What?
That's just like a threat. It looks like a butt.
All right.
Next. The 2000s, again, we got some movies, we got some stuff. There's a pizza slice there. It looks okay. You know, it still kind of looks Pizza Hut-y. Not really big and floppy. Now, the Michael Bay movies came out, but before that, we got a pizza making kit at home from the Turtles themselves. Look at that. It came with cheese powder that you dumped in there. Look at that thing.
Pretty amazing it took them this long to make this when it's just kind of a no-brainer marketing-wise.
Dude, the Turtles love pizza, and I think that they're bad at it. Okay, next. Finally, let's get to the end here. 2010, back with the Pizza Hut thing. What is that? That is a threat. That looks like something from the end of Akira.
That looks like a dead guy's toes.
Yeah, dude, it looks like toast that you rip off of a pizza pie. So all of them have their own flavors there. Michelangelo's comes with like Hawaiian, like what? Are you kidding me? So they all have their own. You can buy all four and just, you know, sit at home and get diarrhea. Or you can go see the movie where they eat regular looking pizza, but again, it's Pizza Hut. And one last one over here. Let's keep going. This is what it looked like in China. If you thought things got weird in America, China is just a threat. Like there's just like snails and lobster tails. It's just not pizza.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's round this out. What do we got left here, Max? Is that it?
That's about it. No,
That's
I think it's worth pointing out if we think that Asia is screwing up pizza and framing it around Ninja Turtles, I think that's okay because Ninja Turtles are Americans screwing up ninjutsu. So, you know, they're like a bunch of loud skateboarders who like yell on fire escapes and shout like surfer slang.
Be, unlike the Turtles, support your local pizza restaurants. I'm sure there's always a great one in your town. You can get the chain stuff if you want in a pinch. But man, Ninja Turtles, you guys got to step it up. We'll be watching. You have a new cartoon coming soon and hopefully new movies. But in the meantime, fix your pizza game.
Yep.
Because it's sad. Thanks for watching my love letter to New York City pizza. I love New York. I think they provided a lot of wonderful things culturally to us, including the Beastie Boys. Beastie Boys have had a weird connection with Star Wars for the last few years, and we made a video on it, so let's take a look. After that, one of the best New York City movies of recent history is one you probably don't know about. It's called Good Time, and I got to interview the star and directors, so let's take a look. After that, up at noon, every single Thursday at noon Pacific time. Get a pizza, eat the whole thing by yourself, cry in the shower, no one can see your tears.